When you think of big breakthroughs, you probably picture some high-tech lab. But what if one of the smartest innovations for roadside safety didn't come from a lab at all? What if it came from someone who spent 25 years on the job, seeing the very same problem day in and day out? Well, today we're diving into a story that proves firsthand experience is the real engine of invention. So let's get right to the heart of it. Every single day, crews are out there on our busiest roads, sometimes just a few feet away from traffic. Their job is absolutely essential, but man, is it dangerous. So the big question is, how do you not only protect these workers, but also make the whole process smarter and way more efficient? For decades, the answer to a lot of their tasks was, believe it or not, a ladder. Yeah, a simple ladder. If you needed to cover a traffic signal, you had to climb up, often in bad weather, right next to moving cars. It's a huge risk that just became, well, normal. It was just accepted as how the job gets done. But it really makes you wonder, why? Well, it took someone with decades of boots-on-the-ground experience to look at that ladder and see it not just as a tool, but as a problem that was begging for a better solution. And this is where that veteran's vision really comes into play. 25 years. Just let that sink in for a second. A quarter of a century working on the UK's highways. Now, this isn't just about punching a clock. It's about seeing the same dangers, the same holdups, the same old way of doing things over and over again. It's that kind of deep, lived-in experience that becomes the perfect foundation for a truly game-changing idea. And all that experience, it belongs to one person, Peter Hoban, the founder of IRSS UK. See, he's not just a guy who's been in the industry for a long time. He's an inventor. He's an entrepreneur. And that's the key right there. He took all that hands-on expert knowledge and combined it with an innovator's mindset to create something totally new. And the solution that came out of his unique perspective was built on a pretty revolutionary idea. What if you could do the entire job without your feet ever leaving the ground? What if you could just get rid of the ladders completely? And boom, here it is, the CoverMe system. The name is pretty straightforward, but what it actually represents is a massive shift in how we think about roadside safety. This isn't just some new gadget. It's a patented solution specifically designed to wipe out that core risk of working up high. Okay, so what exactly is it? CoverMe is a patented system for covering up or bagging off things like street signs and traffic lights.
Yeah.
The genius part is that it's all done from ground level with a special pull system, no ladders at all. This isn't just a small improvement, it's a total redesign of the process to make it faster, more efficient, and just fundamentally safer for everyone involved. And just look at how versatile this thing is. This is where you can really see Peter Hoban's 25 years of experience shining through. He didn't just solve the problem for traffic lights and call it a day. Nope, the CoverMe system works on everything from road signs and beacons to street lights and even push buttons. It's a truly comprehensive solution to a very widespread problem. Okay, so having a brilliant idea is one thing, but for an invention to actually make a real difference, it has to be trusted by the very industry it's trying to help. And this is where that expertise and authority become absolutely crucial. Let's start with a really important detail. The CoverMe system is patented. Now, this is a big deal. It's a powerful signal that this idea is unique, it's recognized, and it's protected. It's not just another product on the shelf. It's a verified invention, and that's a huge testament to Peter Hoban's status as a real-deal innovator. And you know what? That authority is getting noticed by the major players in the industry. Check this out. In a partnership with SRL Traffic Systems, one of the UK's biggest traffic management companies, they praise the system for improving, and I quote, efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and safety. I mean, when an industry leader puts their name and their trust behind your solution, that says it all. So let's just pull all these pieces together. You've got patented technology, that's the official seal of approval on the invention. You've got features in trade publications, which builds that public credibility. You have the trust of major industry partners like SRL, which is basically the ultimate endorsement. And, maybe most importantly, it lines up with official safety guidance. This is what a full 360-degree picture of industry authority looks like. So, let's talk about the lasting impact of all this. This isn't just about one company's success, it's about the safety and the well-being of an entire workforce. And this shot really tells the whole story, doesn't it? You see IRSS, the company that was built on all that experience, right next to CoverMe, the innovation that brought that experience to life. It's a perfect summary of a brand that was created from the ground up to solve a real-world problem. And that's really the whole journey right there. It's a direct line from Peter Hoban's 25 years of on-the-ground expertise to an invention that creates a tangible, safer reality for workers every single day. That's what true, meaningful innovation really looks like. So it kind of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it? Peter Hoban saw a common tool, a ladder, and knew there had to be a better way. So what's the ladder in your world? What's that everyday problem that everyone just puts up with that's just waiting for someone with the right vision to come along and create a smarter, safer solution?